want you to hit X to like stop and immediately start pressing W to get up to half speed. And then get up to full speed and do it again, like several reps.
Oh, I forgot to tell you guys, I reconfigured my keyboards.
Oh, okay.
My keyboard keys.
Then you need to figure out where you rebound. So try X, like get moving, like move your mech and then hit X and see if that works. But otherwise, you're gonna have to find where you put the kill throttle key.
Oh, it's my Foxtrot.
Nice. That's a
Alright, great.
good place to have it.
Alright, so start running in a circle. Hit F, and then get up to half speed again, like as soon as you hit F.
The cores are full.
Now keep E in target when you do that.
Wait, what did you want me to do?
I want you to run in circles around me and keep looking at me. But you'll use F to arrest your speed, get back up to half speed, and then go full speed and do it again.
Do a full circle first.
Alright, that's kind of slow, but
There you go.
yeah, there you go. And what you're doing is, you keep doing it, but arresting your momentum like that. If someone's trying to track you, especially if there's another, this is not as much fighting against me like in a 1v1, because you're never in a 1v1 in this game, really. It's more like fucking up the tracking of anyone who's behind you, like 600 meters away, trying to get in on this like fight we're having, right? If you're erratic, you're that much harder to kill, and if you can dodge even a couple of volleys of shit that you're not even aware of, then you might come out alive, you know? It's sort of like AD dancing in FPS games, even if you don't see anybody.
Do you still have your numpad bound to your throttle percentages?
I don't think mine. I think by default, your across the top number keys are gun groups.
Right.
I don't have numpads assigned to anything.
Okay. So what I do for me is I will be doing essentially what you're doing right here, Gonzo, but because I have on the right side of my keyboard like a big number pad, I'll kill my throttle, quickly take my hand off my mouse and smash the 5 key, and that'll immediately set my throttle to like 50%, or I'll hit 9. That may be something you can kind of play with in terms of like your weapon groups later, but just kind of keep it in mind, I guess. All right, what's the next thing you used to do? Focus
I guess
on
one
the
thing
opponent?
I was. Oh yeah, so this mech might have 7 tons of armor total, but the CT doesn't have 7 tons of armor, right? Neither did the side torsos.
User
I have to
left
figure
your
this.
channel.
Who was that?
No, not him. He's still here.
So, certain mechs, it's really easy to drill out a CT, like Masakaris or Osiris's are pretty bad for that. Other mechs, it's often faster to go through a side torso, because they either skimp on armor there, like Hollanders and Solitaires on their non-gun side. Cauldronborn's really bad for this, Mad Cats, because by the time you shoot through their side torsos and then get multipliers against their CT, it's faster than drilling through the pure center armor. It's also easier to hit.
Alright,
Ooh.
what did you talk about?
He doesn't know what a side torso is.
So if you look on your mech, in the bottom left, you have like the little ragdoll of like your guy, right?
Yes. Oh,
So-
I know what you're talking about. Letting the shots hit the arm that's going into the inside of the torso.
Well, I was thinking more. It's really specific that I go for arms on some things, but I was thinking more about. Sorry, wrong button. You have a center torso, a left torso, a right torso, and a back torso armor piece, right?
Copy.
If your center torso gets reduced to 0 in this game, you die. If your back torso gets reduced to 20, you have engine damage and you're reduced to basically like 1/3 speed. If your side torsos or back torsos are completely destroyed, you won't die immediately usually, but any damage further to them is transferred to your center torso with a huge multiplier. It's like if you shoot at the back of a mech, it's really fast to kill it. So the idea, well, also you can kill a mech by knocking up the cockpit and killing the pilot. That's kind of lucky. So the idea is you want to hit the same thing with all of your shots, so that you take the minimum number of shots to kill a guy. With a lot of mechs, like Osiris particularly, it's easy to shoot the CT hitbox, the center torso, because you get that big, like the snout, right? But with some mechs, like Ullers, it's kind of tricky to find where that is. With Ullers, they have really square, like, shoulders, sort of like an Osiris does. You see how I have, like, these, like, boxy shoulders to my right and left side of my cockpit? You do too, right?
You see what he's talking about? Like, Hanzo.
Sorry, sir.
420 was yesterday. Get on it.
Yeah. See this right here? I'm gonna shoot it real quick. Look at his mech. That's a side torso. Right? So if you put all of your shots right in there, keep looking at his mech and look at his paper doll. If you put all of your shots in that little side torso area, that box, you're gonna kill him faster than if you go for his center.
Because it's easier to land your shots and easy to identify spot on a mech, right? If you know that this big flat target is what I want to shoot, you can aim spall, miss spall.
Got it. So
The thing is,
besides trying to do a headshot, which I heard of before.
Headshots, you can do that, but you need specific gun loads. Racks are good for it. Thunderbolts and like a bunch of splash guns like missiles and PPCs can accidentally open a cockpit and give you a chance for it. But unless you have a mech that's built for that kind of thing, I wouldn't try for it.
So for
Yeah,
your
but-
purposes, no.
Plus, it kind of it depends on what the size of the mech's cockpit is, hitboxes. Like catapults, they have huge
Oh my
head
god, you're
hitboxes.
loud. You're loud. Hold on.
Oh,
Oh
sorry.
yeah. You right click them and then go to volume.
Oh, I can't. I don't have two screens for them.
Oh yeah, that's fine. Oh shit, it's 12.
Just alt tab.
Yeah.
Sorry, boys. Go ahead, continue, please.
So
Right,
yeah.
so yeah.
So say catapults, for example, they have a huge cockpit hitbox that you can easily
Awesomes
shoot.
do as well. Warhammers do a little bit.
Well,
Yeah, it's a lot easier to kill catapults and awesomes via headshot, even with aircraft. I've done it a few times.
okay, this is why I'm deciding to become a brawler, because doing long distance jump sniping.
Oh no! It doesn't have to
What?
just be jump sniping. You can even snipe someone in the cockpit at close range if you wanted to.
I mean, the best cockpit, there's a specific pure cockpitting asset in the awesome Nutcracker, which is 2 rack 5s and pair of PPCs. The idea being rack 5s are really good at clearing cockpit armor, and then you splash their CT with particle projector cannon, and any splash damage kills the pilot. I mean, that's a brawl tactic as much as it is a sniping tactic, and it's probably easier to do it point blank with the netcode in this game.
Pretty much done with jump sniping. I want to go and brawl and try and get some kills.
I mean, it's good to know how to do everything, to be honest, but it's whatever.
True,
So the thing with,
true.
like, targeting specific components is that if I'm not retarded, I'm not going to let you do it. I want to be consistently, like, when my guns are on cooldown and I can't shoot you, there's no point in me staring you in the face, because that means you get to shoot what you want to shoot for free, basically. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be running from you, trying to put hills and shit between you and me, get buildings between us, get to my team, and I'm also going to be moving my torso around erratically, trying to make it hard to get a particular shot on this particular component. Another thing you'll notice is when I'm running away from you is especially if I have a 360 mech, I can occasionally afford to tank a shot to my back, but usually only 1 or 2 because back armor's thin. Using your back armor as an additional armor plate in a brawl is really clutch, but you gotta be careful with it lest you just get annihilated.
You're gonna probably be using it like as your one trap card, like once in said brawl.
Yeah, Cauldron Borns are really funny for that. Argus is too.
Oh yeah, Argus is just beefy backs.
Why is your mech smoking?
420 blaze it, man.
You're a shadow.
It's Weird. Okay.
California love.
Okay, so I guess for this exercise, just chase him, and he's gonna try and get away, and you need to chase him and shoot him in...
Can I shoot him?
Not yet.
Chase him and shoot him in one component. Just
How
try.
would we do the circle ring at that?
Oh, I'm not gonna run in circles. Fuck you.
No, because the problem is like in a real game, nobody's gonna be running just in a circle, like normal.
I do. That's why I get shot.
Well, that's why you die.
That's why you die. You don't do that. Yeah. All right. Start looking at him. Start trying to kill him in one torso.
Alright, I lost my ladder. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Be right back.
He lost his what?
Travis, what the fuck is that? Weed is for.
Yeah, but seriously, your mech is smoking. I've never seen that before.
Yeah.
That's probably the BA jump jets bug.
Oh, okay. We'll run this little training segment, and I'll wrap it up because I gotta go to sleep.
That's okay.
All right, Gonzo. All right, you're gonna pursue Melvin the Weed Wizard for as long as possible, and shoot him in one torso. Like, just try and put all your damage in one side. So you gotta be looking at him and pursuing him.
Where is he?
Check your radar. That's a good way. So if you check the...
It just says Orisis.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, that's fine.
Alright, now I got him. It's at the bottom of... Look at my... That should be showing up in the left side too, besides the Orisis.
Yeah. All right, now make sure you have him targeted with T or whatever your targeting button is. Start chasing him. You're going to want to keep your nose on him for as long as possible, and then start firing.
Alright, he's ready?
Yep. Let him have it.
Can I shoot back, or am I not doing that yet?
It's up to your judgment.
Yeah, shoot back, dude. This is my turn.
In this case, I'm deliberately not giving you my right torso, so you need to keep shooting.
Yep. You got a bit of space. All right, now start closing in on him again.
Hey, Spets, you know that Aloha snack bar is actually effective now, slightly.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you can actually. I actually I rammed Bolter's Nasakari like earlier today, and totally killed it.
Damn. All right. Scrub
Holy
God.
cow, that was loud. Who just spoke?
Probably me.
Yeah, probably Clone Sarge.
Is he loud to you guys?
No, I have him set lowered.
I asked him.
But
Alright.
yeah, so if you keep practicing kind of what we taught you in game, if you're, part of the thing is like you have to be able to figure out where the enemy is. So you'll have to periodically check your radar and see what position they are from you. So if they're, above your little dot in the center, they're directly ahead of you. If they're below it, they're behind you, left, right, etc. And you're going to be making sure your legs are pointed towards that dot and your nose is pointed towards the enemy. I think you should continue using things like the Osiris, because that'll help you keep, I'll just give you the opportunity to just focus on keeping your nose pointed at the enemy. But yeah.
I need a lot more experience in this, more training.
Yeah, yeah. And part of it is just like when I'll just try and pay attention to you when we're playing, and kind of tell you what can be improved.
Well, sometimes you don't need to necessarily join a match.
Yeah.
You can just spectate,
Yeah.
even if people complain about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, copy that.
All right. That is
But
it for me because
as
I'm
for, like,
exhausted.
You know, yeah. Yeah, so
Trying to
alright,
generate salt is very exhausting.
Oh, I was tired before that. I hope you didn't take it too personally.
I wouldn't be shocked if he is, because a
LMAO.
lot of the Discord cats